then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I...
No point getting out. Riddler's plan involves the car.
Radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom, really fast. Tick-tock, Detective, tick-tock. Can that ramshackle motor handle this? Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting force?
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Don't get too confused. Now, right! I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes? Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours. The other way, Detective. Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more! Now pay attention, Detective. Go left. You're close, Detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now. Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
Good game, Batman. Good game. Dark Knight, the ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me, one of them won't. Great. I can do this.
Can you trust him, Catwoman?
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Well done to the pair of you. That's the first key collected. Don't expect to be sinking your claws into too many more. Too many more. Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel, of course it wouldn't. But now I have several hundred terabytes of performance data relating to the latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. With that in mind, I have prepared for you something a little less knuckle-whitening and rather more brow-furrowing in Chinatown. Hurry on over, Detective, or it won't be curiosity that kills the cat.
Whatever Riddler's built beneath Chinatown, it's not going to stop me.
Is that what I think it is? It's Batman! Step on it! Come on, floor it! Pick up the road! Oh, screw this! I'm gone! You know, I don't think I've ever killed a firefighter before. Really? That surprises me. Yeah, I've whacked cops, paramedics, coast guards, traffic wardens, pest control, but never.
Well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are? These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. so elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. Detective? Admit it, Batman. I am unbeatable. Oh no, Batman. It seems you're far too attached to that fancy tank of yours to solve this one. You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out.
It might help if I used the remote Batmobile controls. This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. the gap, Detective. Well done, Detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy.
Which cabinet, kitty cat?
Kitty cat.
Oh, can't decide, Dark Knight. Oh, this is too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Thank goodness. Come now, Batman. Can't figure out which key she should pick? Which key? Can't figure out. Do you feel lucky, Catwoman? You shouldn't, because it's a form of superstition. Which cabinet, kitty cat?
Kitty cat. You better be right, Batman.
Good game, Batman. Good game.
Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy. Time to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and can't be trusted not to get you killed?
You better be right, Batman. Head still attached? Great. Collar still attached? Not so great.
Congratulations! You've achieved the very minor victory of not being as stupid as you look. Not stupid as you look. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate the orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big mysterious green door.
Yes, yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it. Catwoman, this evening is not about you. Wait for Batman. Wait for Batman. Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting.
Orphanage.
Selina's still trapped in the orphanage. Enigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Who are these army guys? They're taking over buildings, blocking off roads like they own the place.
Control Falcon, 4. Hostage situation near the clock tower. I think it's one of the missing fire crew. Over.
Selina's still trapped in the orphanage. Enigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Control, looks like we got a body. Rooftop of
Scarecrow nearly turned the whole Ace Chem factory into a bomb.
Batman, you're back. You had us all worried there for a moment. Didn't think you made it out in time. There ain't no backup if you go down.
It's confirmed. Rider spotted in the cauldron. Falcon 5 out.
I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
Nice wheels, Detective. Let's see how fast they go. Fast.
Oh man, it's him! Don't worry, he ain't catching us! Oh god, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us! Keep driving! Oh crap, he's coming after us! Floor it! I liked Batman's old car. You know,
Ah, the sweet taste of someone else's failure. Faster next time, Detective, or you will fail again. Faster next time.
target's here! It's Batman!
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Go for the blind spot! You're supposed to stop him!
The Batmobile can't auto-navigate to this area.
Defend yourself! Where's Robin anyway?
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Operations are saying he's brought in some backup. What kind of backup? Never heard of Nightwing? Kid's earning quite a rep over in Bloodhaven. The Cobras were supposed to crush him. Nearly crushed me back at base. That takes better.
auto-navigate to this area.
We keep hitting Batman's car. Each time he fights, we learn a little bit more. Show him. We hold the skies.
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
To be honest, I'm glad we're behind these barriers. It's open season out there. Don't worry, all non-militia personnel have got their orders. Yeah, the ones we know about. There's psychos out there that ain't on anyone's side. Barriers aren't secure, right?
Batman's here! Engage! The night was right. You're supposed to stop him!
Okay, if you see Batman, don't call it in. Why the hell not? Look, we call in help taking him down. Everybody shares the credit. But we do it ourselves, well, it's bonus time. Besides, there's no way he's as tough as they say. Can you believe it? I was at Blackgate, the Asylum, Arkham City. Never seen Batman. Not once. Just lucky, I guess.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck. No, Dark Knight. You're way off the mark. The mark. close, but it's not quite on the dot. Dot. Almost there, Batman. But you haven't quite made my mark. Heavens above! Will you ever figure it out? Ever? Reflect a little more precisely, Batman. Precisely, Batman. I see what you're trying to do. You're testing my patience, aren't you? Trying to drive me insane as I watch you struggle with that riddle. Well, ha, Batman, ha! I've made it easy. Now all you have to do is stand in the right place and scan. What mark could it be that I want you to create? My, that is the question. The question. Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading feng shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all. You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate. questions and 2 answers, children. But which goes where? You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Point of view. You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate. Two questions and 2 answers, children. But which goes where? You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Point of view. You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate. Two questions and 2 answers, children. But which goes where? You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Point of view. You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate. Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Batman. Catwoman, you're lagging behind. You're lagging behind. Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Here, why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant?
Get it!
It's quite liberating to have freed myself from reliance on Gotham's ill-educated muscle, Detective. Every robot you defeat merely provides more data for me to analyze, Dark Knight. My programming animates these beautiful creations, Dark Knight. My engineering gave them shape. Not one of your absurd facts.
I guess.
Prototypes, Dark Knight. These are merely prototypes. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it? Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
You still haven't apologized.
For what?
For Eddie treating me like a white hat. Like one of your sidekicks. You know, half the crooks in Gotham think I feed you info.
You do.
Well, yeah, when there's something in it for me. They think I'm doing it on principle.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what? What?
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
Probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last...
You know, a part of me wishes he was still alive. Joker? Man, you always was crazy. Admit it, the scores he had us working were fun. At least I know I'm still gonna be alive at the end of the day. There's about 10 of us to every cop. They're gonna wish they'd left with the others.
Formation around Grand Avenue, over.
Sure what Scarecrow's doing now? He's gonna have a plan Plan B figured out. Don't you worry. Besides, Batman's got an army to deal with now. Penguin and Two-Face working together? That's weird. I don't like it.
I'm heading to Mercy Bridge to pick up the trail of the Arkham Knight's vehicle.
Miss Gordon's safety is on all of our minds, sir. Good luck.
Guys, Batman snapped. He's driving around in a tank shooting people. Calm down. Batman ain't killing no one. Those tanks the Arkham Knight's boys are using are unmanned. Okay. I was worried for a minute there.
Alfred, I'm at the bridge.
One moment, sir. I should probably warn you, there's a significant militia presence ahead.
Duly noted.
I managed to access the files Miss Gordon was working on before her abduction. It would seem she found a weakness in the drones, sir. A direct hit from the Vulcan gun on their sensor array should destroy them with a single shot.
Sergeant, Mercy Bridge is being lowered. He's coming.
Mama drones online and ready to engage.
Tandem charge warhead, designed to penetrate the toughest armor. I've got surprises too, Batman.
Alpha target flanked. Rattler offline. Target hit. Arkham Knight, come in. Defense is breached. He's moving onto Miyagani Island.
Not now, Sergeant. Establish roadblocks. Lock the island down. He's on our tail! Outrun that thing! Come on, lose him! No way we're getting through here. Back up.
Riddler, talk while you still can.
I'll tell you everything I know!
It'll do.
That thing will flatten us! Move! I'm going! Well, you had enough yet, punk? Speak up, we can't hear you. You won't win! Still think the Bat's coming to save the day, huh? Yeah, I'd like to...
Batmobile spotted on Mercy Bridge. Engaging. Alpha target wiped out the drone unit in Kingston. Alpha targets hit a drone. Lost the Rattler.
required simultaneous strike capabilities. Think faster.
You won't beat me next time.
It's over, Dark Knight!
Batman took out a drone.
Make him pay!
Rattler down!
Command Control, we're tracking the Batmobile. He looks ready for a fight. Over.
Are you scared, petty criminals of Gotham? Of the tanks rolling across the roads? The armed...
I should be connected shortly, sir. Expect minor resistance, Master Bruce.
They're not hunting you.
Mamba, offline! I got him! Got him! Drone feed offline.
Get back!
Lost the Mamba drone. Direct hit! Yeah! I've lost the drone. Drone's been hit. Confirm multiple hits. Over. Batman's taking out a Rattler. Batman took out a drone.
Make him pay!
Confirmed hit. Target strike. Drone unit
The bomb's
destroyed.
payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Master Bruce, I must advise that you manually disable that explosive while the core is still exposed. Congratulations, sir. Bomb destroyed.
These machines won't quit, Batman. Not until you're dead.
The Arkham Knight's vehicle swerved and crashed up ahead.
Control Falcon 4. We've got something. There's a body strung up on a rooftop in Bristol. Over. Damn animal.
car's empty. The Arkham Knight must have taken Oracle and moved on. I should examine the vehicle more closely.